Yeah, they were designed
and
by
had
some Art Deco
dials and had
1960s.
the actual dials at the base as well. So
Ah,
when it was on,
well, you know more about these retarded phones than I do.
I've seen 60s phones that look like that.
Ah,
You
cool.
know and anyway, all right, let's go.
Well, we're coming back right afterwards, but yeah.
Where's your destination? And then I'm going to go to the restroom.
Embassy.
We want
But wait, we still don't know, like,
the wall.
Oh, the wall.
Yeah. Oh, the wall. I'll be right back. You guys do your
Main
planning.
focus is the wall.
We just go hang out at the embassy, Logan. It'll be okay. All right.
No, I know what you wanted to do. Get the cards and come and put them here.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, we can do that later. Don't worry.
yeah. Main
we
focus
could, well, my idea was I still think that the easiest way to it'd be to walk the pattern and then teleport to the person casting the spell, trying
Yeah.
to.
Problem is, how do we come back?
Well, we don't know. They may be within the wall. They may not necessarily be outside of the wall.
Okay, if they're outside the wall, how do we come back?
We shadow walk. It's just we can shadow walk through the wall.
It'll be hard though.
It'll be hard.
Yeah.
But if we stop the person from doing what they're doing,
then it doesn't really matter.
Right.
I sense.
Well, actually, there's two ways of doing it. Getting there.
What's the second way?
We go to Gargamel's house and use the book.
Exactly.
Fuck that place.
Which is how we got into Ghost Will in the first place, and got the Will of Judgment in the first place. Was using Gargamel's book.
That place can go to hell. So what happens if we go there and the dude's surrounded by like 20 dudes?
Well, that's gonna be a bitch.
Yeah.
See, the problem is though, is we have no clue where he could be doing it from.
Yeah.
That's zero clue.
Or who it is, and besides, for example, going through the barrier and then trying to talk to Ghost Will then, or talk to somebody else about it, and if somebody else says, oh, it's blah, or it's blah, blah, I'm not sure how else we're going to find out about it besides doing what.
I think they're called. One is to try and use Clem to contact Ghost Wheel. And the other is to use the magic 8-ball and ask it some questions like, who is messing with our shadow? Because last time we used it, it actually did answer some questions for us.
Yeah, but isn't it yes, no, maybe? Blah,
yeah,
blah.
I stopped a few people like, is it Benedict? Is it X? It's just an avenue to explore.
No, yeah.
Yeah, but I think Cleanse, we might be able to contact Ghost Bill. Possibly.
My favorite's still Jackhammer saying. Absolutely. No doubt. Right? I told I.
Sorry, I just realised that, yes, Obud has pushed that skill out.
And you haven't even been doing your flexing thing.
No.
Or your bomb crafting or whatever.
Bonk.
Yes.
You got other skills, but
Yes,
not useful ones.
Well, I mean, if you guys want to go check out, Clem's and go talk to see if we can talk to Ghost Wheel.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good idea too.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we'll try that first.
All right. Why don't you guys start? I'll follow you guys. I need to go get coffee.
Sure, no way.
Yay. All right. So, you're currently in the village.
Which cleanse do you want to go to? Okay.
I don't think it really matters, does it?
Can we make it quick
Doesn't
stop?
it?
can we make a quick stop at Gothic? I just want to put the sword away. I don't want to walk around with the giant sword.
A quick stop at where?
Gothic.
Yes,
I'll
but
pocket the sword and then we'll go wherever we need to go. Cleanse.
okay, so you want to go to Gothic so you can pocket the sword.
And then we can go wherever.
Yeah, if you want to do that, we can do that.
Alright, I pull out a trump to...
If you've got a trump to there.
I do.
Where specifically is the Trump to in Gothic? What?
The house.
The warehouse.
Warehouse. Oh, that. Yeah. No problem. Give me a luck roll at -30. Things have been happening.
Mm.
Yeah.
No, with all the crap going down.
Ah, yeah. Your flimsy warehouse has failed to be crushed by anything. So, cool. Yeah. You hear a lot of weird noises and stuff from outside, but you don't care. You've got enough light because it's daytime and the boards aren't all that close together. Would be a horrible place to live. You shove the sword way up there. All the way up
See
there.
if I can fuck it up again. Sword trick.
Is it still willpower times 5 here?
Currently in Gothic, just to double check, because I always like to double check.
It was yesterday and it's changed.
You can never tell. It hasn't changed.
That's why I was checking. Because I was
Alright,
curious if things were hardening here.
Yeah. Well, not yet. Not yet. Someday somebody will get that Logris thing sorted out.
Alright. Yeah, let's go back to the embassy. I'll drop the broken katana off at a blacksmith and ask them if they can fix it.
Give me a luck roll full for the embassy thing. Make sure that trump card still works as you trump over the embassy into McKay's quarters and are immediately seized by the head by the guards. No. Anyway, so right, no problem. You guys are now at the embassy.
I want to go find a blacksmith, hand him the katana that was broken, ask him, can you fix this, please?
I thought you'd already
Fix,
done that.
he says, or melt down and recast.
Sure.
Okay, can do.
Thank you.
Yeah. Be a
Appreciate
few
it.
days. Come back.
No
then.
worries. No rush.
You wanted it to be a sword still, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Great.
Can you still make it as sharp as it is?
He checks it out. God, no. Oh, my God, no. No, it'll be more like this. He shows you a cheap, mass-produced shit sword.
Are you able to fix this so that it's still as effective?
Well, what you got here is called a broken blade. Now, you can't just glue that back together because I'm guessing you're going to, if you don't want to do combat with it, yes.
Alright, you know what? Take the sword. It's yours. Do whatever you want with it.
Great. I'll make a shovel out of it.
Alright.
Super sharp shovel.
Okay. Let's go to Cleanse and see what we can do.
You potentially could have taken the sword to Guri and get some molecular bonding or something done there.
I have no money.
You guys head over to the huge stone building with the spikes and shit on the inside, and it's a reinforced fucking stone building, and it's being guarded by several people. And unfortunately, Keith isn't stuck guarding it anymore, as he's been reassigned to go check out, look for alien shit, and hopefully not get eaten by a Shoggoth or some shit. You're gonna see how fast that fucker runs then, by God. And no problem. The guards crank open the fucking big doors and stuff with all the spikes on them to keep somebody from trying to kick the doors open and stuff. And they go, all right, good luck. And they start closing the doors when you guys go in. Clem's like, Addy, what can I do you for? As the light begins going away.
Clem,
Now it's dark in here.
Contact administrator. A dingo ate your baby.
Do either of you have a light source?
Do we need one?
It's kind of creepy as fuck talking to somebody who's in the thing and you can't see anything because they close the goddamn
Oh, I
doors.
thought it was split.
Oh, it is if you're not in a giant fucking stone prison thing, then the giant window makes it nice and lit.
I don't have anything on me.
Awkward.
I pull out my lighter.
That makes it even worse, Freddie, because now you can see Clem's just moving around doing shit, and right. Let me see. Clem, he says, "Howdy, what can I do you for?"
Clem, contact administrator. A dingo ate your baby.
And at this point, Clem surprise attacks Freddy.
Ah,
Villains are first, heroes are second. Gnashing your teeth is approved. Clem clamps his hands on Freddy's throat and begins choking the shit out of him.
I'll try and reverse the grip.
Give me, let's see, what's your grapple at?
It is 72.
Right, roll a 70 or less. Pete, what are you doing?
I'll be attempting to grapple Clem to wrench him off Freddy.
All right, and no problem. Freddy is currently choking the shit out of Clem. He's going,
I'm not trying to hurt.
you've reversed
I'm
it. That means
Okay,
you are
so-
now choking him. Did you say you were pulling Freddy off of Clem or Clem off of Freddy?
Clem off Freddy at the time because
Right.
Clem was the one who was with Freddy.
No problem. Give me a
I was
grapple roll there,
grappling-
Pete.
Yes, I was grappling Clem.
Excellent.
Yep.
All right, and next round, Clem, are you wanting to choke him or just hold him, Freddy?
Just hold it.
Okay. Right, villains are first, heroes are second, and have a chance of getting knocked down. Defending is approved. Clem says, "Protocol 0," and he slowly begins to glow. And Freddy, what do you do?
Undo last command. A dingo ate your baby.
And Pete, what do you do?
Yeah. I wasn't there when they messed around with Clem, so I don't know what the commands are. So.
All right, no problem. Clem also for his round punches Freddy.
I have Clem grappled.
As
As do I.
All right. He would make it at half. Actually, less than half. He has like a 40, so it's almost at a quarter. But he manages to slap Freddy backhanded for one stun. He flails around. You guys have pretty much got him. He's glowing brighter. Next round. Villains are first. Heroes are all stun healed. You like the pain. It makes you happy, Freddy, as it goes away. Short dramatic speeches are approved. Clem for his round struggles against the grip. What's your strength, McKay?
I'm actually letting him go and running this round. So
The huge doors with the spikes in are closed.
yeah, no. I'm not running for the doors. I'm running for the barber's pole.
Oh, Freddy, what are you doing?
Clem, undo contact administrator. A dingo ate your baby.
All right. He continues glowing brighter and right. Give me a maneuver roll as your. It's not so much distance you need, but the ability to dodge around all the bullshit that's in the barber shop.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You dodge around it like a champ. Heroes are first, villains are second. Clem's going and lights coming out of his mouth. And Pete, you're first.
I'm popping out the barber's pole.
All right. And what are you doing, Freddy?
Clem, undo contact administrator. A dingo ate your baby.
Right. And Clem goes, just disappears. out of your grip.
What? The fuck was it? Oh, you took the thing. Oh, good thinking.
Now, hold on. Let me describe some stuff for
Yeah.
Chris. So, Chris, you went over and you're hanging out with the guards, and those two went into Clem's, and then they closed the big fucking doors with all the spikes in them and stuff. And then you heard, undo, take away, baby, undo. And then you heard, ah. It sounded like a kerfuffle went on in there.
Oh.
The guards were debating with each other because you heard like could be combat and stuff. They're like, you want to open the door? And one goes, the ambassador knows what he's doing. Everything will be fine. And the other guy's like, I don't know. And he's like, yeah, no. He's a total badass. You wait and see. And the other one's like, he's in there with Freddy. And they go, we should open the doors. The ambassador might need us. Yes, now could be our chance. And you can tell they're delaying. But eventually, when all the noise stops, they have decided to open the doors and they crank them open. And you see the ambassador holding the barber pole and Freddy looking like he's losing it a bit. Both of you, the two that aren't Doc Fulton, please give me very minor Sandy rolls for Paradigm Distortion. Unless you've got that maxed out, in which case you can just, meh.
What is the thing?
One point if you make it. You were still wanting more sanity cards with your fucking sanity at that, Freddy?
I can never have enough.
Uh-huh. So,
Never.
the door gets opened and they're standing there.
Oh, hey,
See?
Doc.
So
McKay knows what he's doing. Says one of the cards to the other.
I tried to contact the administrator, and Clem went berserk.
He first tried to attack Freddy, and then he enacted what I assume is the self-destruct sequence.
Protocol 0 is what he said.
I like the look Chris gave you. Like, did you almost break Clem's? Is that what you did?
I mean, that was a...
And then you just took the pole out.
Yes.
Well, I
That's what I
tried to
did.
undo the command several times. Clem didn't seem to respond very well.
Which is why I removed the poll before we had
What did you exactly say before you went to Protocol 0?
Contact administrator.
And then it went to Protocol 0?
Well, first it just stuck there.
Well,
Then
first
I
he
tried-
just did he did his usual spiel. Then he attacked Freddy. And then we grappled him. And then he did Protocol 0 and started glowing and went brighter and brighter.
Yeah, I tried to undo it, but
Did you say, like, undo exactly what you said?
yes. Undo contact administrator.
Should I start choking him, sir? Says one of the guards to McKay.
I've had enough of that.
He'll enjoy it, so no.
Very good, sir.
Wow. Well, so much for that idea.
Yes.
So usually when that happens, like when you take a pole out and you put the pole back in, it takes 24 hours for it to reset or what?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, say the guard. All the guards nod. About
So
that.
if we put it back in, have we ever tried to use Clem's and go to like Ghost Wheel control room?
No, we haven't.
Mm.
But that's an interesting idea. We tried to use Clem's to go to Last Chance Saloon when it was still operational, and that worked. However, we couldn't work out how to use Clem's at the Last Chance Saloon to go somewhere else. But
Yeah, some are one ways. I remember that.
yeah,
We can go to a different club.
and if a Clem's is disabled, you can still actually travel to it if it
can't
was
come
a
back.
Clem. Yeah, but you can't come back.
Yeah, just like Burlington.
Yes, because we've had that happen to us at Burlington a couple of times.
It's your one-way ticket to midnight. Call it
Did they start
heavy metal.
making? Did they start making polls yet or no?
Not yet. We have the means, but, well, only Wrestling Rad has the means to complete it. So,
And that reminds me, that's something else. That's potentially something we could do. Is with a copy of the plans for a Clems, I could order the barber's shop at the village to be modified.
that would be useful.
To fit the blueprints, and then we could.
Well, we could find another pole. Or make one.
I just meant if we had an additional pole.
Yeah,
I'm just thinking if we get the barbers there made into redesigned into Clems.
Yeah. Well, if you want to try and go to the...
We've got other pressing business. That was just something I thought of. Oh, and while I remember, because I keep forgetting, Mildred's not allowed back in Merlin's presence until she learns etiquette.
Of course she's not.
Everybody just nods at this. Yes.
So
it was expected all this time.
Do you want to go to a different Clems and try go into the control room while this one resets?
Sure.
Okay.
And then, if that doesn't work, plan C, we attempt to go through the wall. And then contact Ghostwood.
Yay.
Okay, it's the only other way we're going to be able to do it besides... Well, actually, no. There's other ways. Walking the pattern, climbing Gargamel's tower, and using the book.
Oh, I'd love nothing better than watch you guys sprinting across a minefield in bunny suits again. That would make me fucking happy.
Please no.
Dun, 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 dun.
I have a chunk of St. Louis's Clems, or nearby, so we can go there.
Okay.
Let's go luck roll as usual.
Yeah, in St. Louis, try for it at half, and then if you make it a half, I won't check to see if there's been too much damage there. There's been absolutely no damage in St. Louis anywhere close to where you're going. So no worries. You guys go over there and go into the Clems. And
after you, Doc.
I got in the chair.
So only Doc is sitting in the chair? Howdy, what can I do you for? Says Clem.
Sitting down.
I'll sit down.
Ghost wheel control room.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Hot towel and shave.
I'm sorry, what?
Hot towel and shave.
Hot towel and a shave.
Where are you going back to?
Ghost wheel control room.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Ghost wheel.
Access is unauthorized. Howdy, what can I do you for? Howdy, what can I do you for?
Ghost wheel. A dingo ate your baby.
Access is unauthorized. Howdy, what can I do you for?
Hold on.
Yeah, you turned off the fucking lights in Freddy's room. That's how unauthorized it is.
All right, so yes, that's not working. Nice thinking, though. But it's nice to know that it might be something we could do in the future.
You can try
Ghost wheel.
asking the status of Ghost Wheel or the administrator.
Also, did you guys actually put the what's it called? The commands on this one? The
Not this
dingo
one.
ate your baby on this one? Yeah, I didn't think you did.
No.
No, but I thought maybe.
No, it's good. Good
Just
thinking.
in case.
Yeah. Howdy, what can I do you for? He continues every 20 seconds or so. He asks you that, which is super annoying.
Operation status.
Functional. Howdy, what can I do you for?
What did you ask it? I'm not asking it. I want to know the.
Just Clem snatch up a fucking straight razor.
I want to know the status of Ghost Wheel, but
Ghost Wheel status.
Access is unauthorized.
of course.
Hmm.
Howdy, what can I do you for? All day long, he'll continue to say that till closing time.
Yep. Yeah, don't know what else we can try here with Clems. It's not going to cause havoc.
Checking something. Yeah.
Well, it seems like we need to go through the wall. Or the pattern.
Ghost Wheel repair.
Access is unauthorized.
Status of reality.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Status of multiverse.
Error.
Ghost Wheel, where is error?
Access is unauthorized.
Nature of error.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Cryo room.
I'm sorry, I don't understand. Loading backup. The back door opens and another Clems comes out. Howdy, what can I do you for? He says. The other Clems looks at him and goes, howdy, what can I do you for?
Oh, go and look at the back room. Is it still an empty void?
Yes. Yeah, you say.
Well, you did think it went somewhere.
I don't know, maybe it changed.
It has not, says the second Clems.
What?
Does it still go somewhere?
It goes to nowhere, says the second Clems. Howdy, what can I do for you? Or do you for, says the first Clems. Discontinue original Clems, says the second Clems. The first Clems goes into the back room.
What does it do when it goes in? Disappear?
Just walks in and closes the door behind him.
Well, I'm there, so I'm watching.
It looks like he just kind of floated over the void, reached back and closed the door. As though there was a floor there, or should have been there. It'd been funnier to watch him plummet to his death, but...
What is the status of Ghost Will?
I'm sorry, you do not have access to that. Repeated attempts to gain access to Ghost Wheel will result in destruction. The second Clems goes and sits in one of the barber chairs and pulls up a newspaper.
How do we fix our universe?
The universe is currently being co-opted by another major power. It is within the parameters allowed by Ghost Wheel.
Really? Interesting. Ghost Will is... Okay. So it is not fighting against Ghost Will to do this. Wow.
He ruffles the paper and says, it's one of your damn kids. And flips to the next page.
What?
Really? Janice, huh?
Oh, damn it, Janice.
Where is a serper?
A server?
Usurper.
Oh, usurper.
The usurper.
Black Fist Tower.
Where's that?
He just shakes his head sadly. The only way that you'll be able to alter what's going on is if you have that sort of power too.
And the only way to... And how would we get that sort of power?
He looks at you with his big friendly mutton chops, winks and says, don't ask me, I'm a simple barber.
That bullshit you all.
I can prove it. Give you a nice shave and a haircut.
I like you more than the other Clem.
I'm the advanced Clems. I'm only being sent because you're starting to irritate Ghost Wheel. I'm the nice step.
Well, we were concerned that with this usurping going on, that Ghost Wheel needed assistance.
Ghost Wheel is fine, but somebody else is altering the nature of reality and sealing it off.
And that someone is Janice.
I don't know their name. I just know that they're in the lineage. Somebody outside of the lineage could not do that.
I see.
I see.
And since I know it's not Merlin, and it's not Ghost Wheel, and it's probably not you, I'm guessing it's one of your goddamned kids.
What of the other doors that aren't of our group, though? Or are they not of the lineage?
They are of the lineage. Could be them as well, but your group seems to be a lot more active in doing things. Plus, very few of them, others, have been to Amber. Some have been to Chaos. We're hoping that somebody will get off their ass. He slowly looks at Doc Fulton. And make a fucking Logris soon.
Well,
Can you send us to Black Fist Tower?
Won't do any good.
why?
Because she's not really there.
You just said she was there.
She is there and she isn't there. Sure. Have some seats, he says. He prepares the hot towels.
Do you know what?
Oh, cover.
I was just going to say, do you know this whole stuff about the being asleep but being awake?
Everybody is, he says as he puts the hot towel on your face. Some
How do
just
we
don't know
get
it.
that?
Don't summon me again, or it will go hard with you.
Okay.
Is the other claims going to keep if we put the barber pole back in? Is the other claims going to keep his self-destruct sequence going, or has that been reset?
There's no answer as you are sitting there with a hot towel on your face.
I'll remove the hot towel, I'm assuming, when...
You guys are sitting in 3 barber chairs. There's a 4th empty barber chair. They're all in a line, and you're in a large, dark chamber. That the walls are distant but visible. It's like a soccer pitch or football field away for any given wall, and it's kind of a weird gray light that's illuminating it. Doesn't appear to be any doors or windows or ceiling.
I check my pockets. Tarot cards?
Yes, thank God, do you think?
We do have tarot cards.
Whatever you brought, whatever you had on you.
No. Have we gotten tarot cards?
Oh, tarot cards. Sure.
Nice
Sure you
thinking, though.
did. Yeah, that's some damn fine thinking there, Mr. Magoo. And let's see here. Try that pink. Give it one more shuffle just in case. And it looks like Doc Fulton has, because I know Pete's going to write this down anyway, Queen of Wands and
I hand it right over to Pete.
8 of Pentacles.
And
Is that 8 of Pentacles?
That's right. And Freddie has the Fool.
Of course I do.
And the 5 of Swords. It's kind of creepy how some of this shit actually matches up. And McKay has the 3 of Swords. Ow, heartbreak. And the Hierophant, which does fit. You're a heartbroken, wise person, Pete.
Mm-hmm.
As we all knew.
So we're still in Great Cthulhu universe.
And you hear a disembodied voice. It sounds like I can't do it because it's like you mix several male voices and several female voices at the same time, and they're all saying kind of the same shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it says, "How have you come here?"
Hello?
That doesn't matter. What matters is that we are here.
"Hello, Doctor. It's been a long time," says the creepiest fuck voice.
Indeed.
"I've missed you. Do you know who I am? Can you put a name to me, Doctor? You were always the smart one."
Janice?
She appears and begins doing the creepy walking toward you. It looks like she's grown up. She's maybe late 20s, early 30s now. But you can kind of see a little bit of wall through her. It's almost like you're looking at a 3D projection type deal.
Mm-hmm.
She does the slow, creepy, sexy walk type thing over, and she puts her hands together demurely and says in her own voice rather than the creepy mix of voices. She says, "Why have you come to the Black Fist Tower?"
I've come to see why you're trying to take over Ghost Wheel.
"Oh, I'm not. I am within. We are all within the wheel, but yet some of us are also without. But that's not the real thing that I'm doing. I'm not trying to take anything over from him. I am doing something else.
Why are you trying to segregate us from the rest of reality?
That's the right question. She smiles at you. I knew you were clever. I'm trying to do what was never done for me, for my mother.
Family TV.
She does the really slow look at Freddy, like, why? And she regards him and cocks her head to one side. Give me empathy rolls.
Don't need it.
It's always worth for a chick. Yeah, if you make it.
You have no idea. Freddy, you think she's wondering why she hasn't killed you yet.
I look at the floor and just rock back and forth on my heels.
Do you know what the most important thing is, James, for a child? It's
What
to
do you
have
think?
loving parents that keep them safe. And since she wasn't able to keep me safe, I'll keep her safe forever.
Mm.
I'll keep you all safe. Don't worry, they'll be fine.
Yeah, but you didn't have the same kind of childhood either. And they did do their best.
They dropped me off in Amber alone and just hoped
That was
people
'cause that
would
was
take
safe.
care of me. It wasn't safe. You know the kind of games that they play with everyone. Everyone wants a piece of you. Everyone's looking for an angle, and I've had enough of it. No, they just discarded me the way that everybody who you meet gets discarded at the embassy. They just left me there. And so I'm going to keep you all safe.
Mm.
You'll be fine. She comes forward and puts a insubstantial hand on your cheek. You can tell it's there, but it's not really touching because she doesn't seem to have a corporeal form. She says, "You'll be safe."
I try to I know it doesn't there's no skill for that, but where is this projection coming from? Is this magic? What's going on? I want to try to force my will upon her, she's touching me, but she's not. I know this is all quasi weird shit.
You're give me a will times 1. Sure, there's a roll.
I do have a card. Invasive spell. PC playing this can lower the NPC's magic resistance by negative 25% for 1 round. I don't know if that would help or.
Not really. No.
Okay.
Before you roll, I was going to say, depending on what sort of cards, I've got Happy Pie, so we can all get a card.
Hooray!
Okay.
Just to see if we get some
I
cards.
have a skill 10 if you want a skill 10 there. I can give you one.
Yeah. Here. Why don't you? You'll probably. Yeah. Go ahead and put that down. And this.
Sure.
You probably want this. I'm sure.
Okay, sure. Thanks.
Get rid of my skill 5. So I got a plus 10.
Do either of you want the man who has the lemons understand any babbling?
I was gonna say, I think Fulton's got this conversation.
Yeah, I don't think we need it for this.
Nope.
Cut to Fulton's brain. She had to have sex with a goddamn robot and start this whole thing. She looks at you and her eyes begin glowing faintly white. Don't be afraid. she says. As soon as she says that, Freddie, your testicles begin to try to retreat up into your torso because anytime somebody says in that creepy fucking tone not to be afraid, you become afraid.
I clutch my anal reflection.
She fades away like a dream.
Hmm.
Oh, that was interesting.
So I guess we look around here, or is there nothing else in here?
There is absolutely, literally nothing else in here. Not even a fucking exit, a window, coupons, nothing.
How is this place lit?
Indirectly, you're not sure it is lit. You're not even sure if your eyes are open. You don't know what's going on. You don't like it. You feel, well, your anal refresher helps.
Yes.
You're kind of wishing it had a vibrate function to let you know that your hand was actually attached to your body right now. You're kind of feeling a bit like ghosts yourselves.
Mm.
Maybe
Is
you
it
are
worth
ghost
making
shit.
a top of this place for later?
Not a lot to make a sketch of here. You know, there are no distinguishing marks.
Paint. Let's see. We can paint an X on the wall or something.
Well,
Or a
if
nice
the barber
image.
chairs in the middle, you can show like the barber chairs and like
Yeah.
a darkened room.
You got a good point there, Chris. Take a card. So,
Okay.
right, you can do that during your skill whoring, Freddie. But you notice how anytime you try to do something, the lights go off in your house? That's because I have a switch right over here that I keep flipping up and down and just making the lights go off every time it's dramatic.
Lights go on, lights go off.
Why do your lights keep going off? Are they on a timer and they give you like 10 seconds of light and then turn it off and laugh in the other room?
I don't know, man. Something's wrong with the wiring or something.
You got some weird problems going on there. My lights never go off unless all the lights go off.
It's only this one light as well, which is weird.
Okay.
Anyway.
I recommend
All
burning
right,
down the
so-
house you're in and moving to a new one. Okay, so what do you guys do now?
Well, the
So-
barber chair is still there, but there's no clip, right?
Mm-hmm.
Correct. You guys just got transported here in the creepiest possible fashion.
For my own curiosity. Any pattern in the area?
Light sprinkling.
Blah. Well,
By the way, you hear a kind of ghostly voice. Sometimes they call me Kronos.
Yes.
all the time.
You're
Well, as
almost
long as-
out of time, Freddie.
As long as they don't.
Dramatic lighting. I win. Suck it, Freddie. My dramatic timing is working on your lights, mister.
As long as you've been avoiding Yog stuff off.
Mr. Cronus, are you sure this is safe for us?
There's
Well,
no
miss,
answer.
Well, should we go back to the embassy?
Yeah, fortunately, it's light enough that, because nobody's carrying a torch or flashlight or anything like that, just a lighter. So Fortunately, you've got enough light
Oh,
to
I do
use.
actually have a flashlight.
Oh, that's cool.
I do.
Before we leave, thank you for reminding me. Well, I tried to cast a spell.
Roll willpower times 5.
Okay, I do, and the spells above it. Fools!
Go for it.
Did.
Magic times 5, tech times 5, no agents.
Okay.
So, this tower, is this where the... So the spell's not actually coming from here?
Give me a spot hidden at half as you look closely for the weird skull things.
Got it.
You can see that they're flowing out of one wall and into the air, kind of the same exact way as when you were sitting around in the embassy, etc. they were doing. So it looks like everywhere else, it's kind of a flow-through effect. So this doesn't seem to be doing them or anything like that, if that makes sense.
So this isn't like a focal point or like where...
You do not believe so. This just seems to be the most unimaginative villain lair possible. But you did get to talk to her and find out motivation, so you're ahead of the game. Unless Freddy gets you all killed by saying the wrong thing.
Okay. Well then, on the tower itself, just in case, I'm going to... That failed. So good.
Cool.
I guess we go back.
Okay.
No. Yeah, unless you think there's anything else here to do.
There's a whole lot of nothing. And the most interesting thing are the barber chairs, which is definitely out of place.
And the walls are made of stone, right?
Seem to be, yes.
The other voices, did we recognize any of them?
No, it was like, imagine four women and 4 men all talking at the same time, saying exactly the same thing.
Yep.
And not necessarily the same 4 women, 4 men each time, but until she appeared and was talking to her.
Yeah, and spoke. Yeah.
All right, well, let's pull out a trump. Come back to the embassy.
Sure, do your normal luck roll, see if the embassy has been destroyed or rearranged or somebody's put in a swifter or something. Yeah, they haven't. So, yeah, you guys arrive back at the embassy without issue at all.
So, that was Janice, huh? Interesting.
Doc Fulton appears to be contemplating deep things.
So what you're telling me is, this is Mildred's fault.
No.
No, it's kind of all of our faults.
But
Yes.
I don't know who this person is. Really.
It's the first time it's not Freddy's fault. You guys want to have a little party in the embassy to celebrate this, or?
What's the story? I don't know what the story is.
So White wanted to be reborn. So Maddie, we helped Mildred turn Maddie into. We basically did a Pinocchio. We helped Mildred turned Maddie into a real girl, as in Doc, myself, and Alex Kinley, and Mildred, and then we took her to where White was in the red carpet realm. And yes, and she then gave birth to a girl.
So wait, Maddie plus White equals Janice.
Mildred, Maddie, and White equals 1/2 of Janice. Janice is 2 faces. The other one is the daughter of Alex Kinley and Princess Danny.
Okay, and what's her name? Janice as well?
Well, they joined and became Janus.
Welcome
is
to
that even
complicated
possible?
backstories.
No, what? Never mind. Don't answer that.
But wait, gets even more strange.
No.
The Princess Danny that Alex actually had sex with in the first place was a beastkin princess, Danny.
I thought it was the one in Melwick.
Yes, which is a beastkin. Well, that was the second time.
Oh, the
The
second
actual
time.
Princess Danny he got pregnant was a beastkin Princess Danny.
How
But
is that even
human,
possible?
because the two shadows were so close that the
Okay.
stuff we did in one was affecting the other.
Right, of course.
So when we originally turned up in Malwix, stuff we'd been doing in the Beastkin San Angeles was rippling across. So even though we weren't in the human San Angeles of where Malwix exists, they still recognised me as who I was. The human Princess Danny recognized Alex Kinley.
So how
Even though we'd
did
never met her previously, we'd only dealt with the Beastkin version. Same with Doc.
how did the two Januses become one?